For many travelers visiting an adventure off the beaten track in Europe, the Czech Republic has emerged as a top choice. It is a popular destination for people who enjoy older architecture, partly because this small landlocked country largely escaped damage during the World Wars, and partially because the region has been occupied by numerous different countries over the past 2,000 years, each of which left its distinct architectural influences. This video will discuss top 10 places to visit in the Czech Republic. Number 10. Liberec. The 94-meter-tall Jested Tower, perched atop the mountain bearing the same name, is what the country's fifth-largest city is best known for. The concrete tower, initially intended to serve as a TV transmitter, is now home to a hotel and restaurant. In addition to taking a cable car to the top of the hill, more energetic tourists can hike up to the tower. You'll be rewarded for coming here, with breathtaking open views of the Lusatian Mountains. The tower's hills are transformed into more than 9-kilometer ski and snowboard slopes in the winter. There is a lot to discover in Liberec. Despite its small size, visit the first humanoid robot in the Czech Republic at the IQLA Planetarium and Science Museum, stroll through the themed pavilions at the Botanical Garden, or investigate the historic Friedstein Castle. Number 9. Olomouc. During the Roman imperial era, Olomouc was first built as a fort. Its Roman name, Mount Julius, has been corrupted into the name. Later, it was used as the governor of Moravia's residence. Due to the town's importance throughout nearly every century of the previous millennium, there is much to see here. Olomouc Castle, which was built in the 12th century and contained the stunning St. Wenceslas Cathedral, is a historical landmark. More than a dozen beautiful churches constructed in modern architectural styles can be found in the town, along with 6 impressive Baroque fountains, an important art museum, and an incredible astronomical clock. Number 8. Great STRAHOV Stadium. The Great STRAHOV Stadium is a stadium in Prague, Czech Republic's STRAHOV neighborhood. It was designed with a field that is 3 times the length and 3 times the width of a typical association football pitch, in order to host large-scale displays of synchronized gymnastics. It is the second largest sports venue ever constructed and has a capacity of 25,000 spectators, of which 56,000 are seated, making it the largest modern stadium. The stadium no longer hosts competitive sporting events as of 2019. Instead, it serves as a training facility for Sparta Prague and previously played host to pop and rock concerts. On Pettin Hill, with a view of the Old City, is where the stadium is located. The Pet funicular can be used to get there by ascending the hill through the gardens, or you can get there by taking tram lines 22, 23, or 25 to Malavanka Station. Before continuing the video, subscribe to our channel and smash the bell icon to never miss any of our upcoming videos. Number 7. Kutna Hora. The first Bohemian monastery was founded in Kutna Hora in 1142. When it was discovered that the town's mountains contained a significant silver deposit in the 12th century, it started to flourish and boom. The town produced several magnificent Gothic structures, while it was mainly under German control. The 5-naved cathedral, St. Barbara's Church, is one of the must-see locations. Additionally, there is the ossuary, Bone House. 2 more beautiful Gothic churches, the Royal Residence and Mint, now known as the Italian Court, the current museum known as the Stone House, and more. There aren't many locations with as many preserved buildings from the 1300s as this one is for lovers of Gothic architecture. Number 6. Spindlerov. The Kirkenos Mountains and National Park are close to Spindlerov, a ski resort in the winter and a hiking haven in the summer. With 25 ski slopes for all skill levels and 11 ski lifts, Spindlerov is the nation's most significant winter sports hub. Cross-country skiing, snow tubing, snowboarding, and ice climbing are all options for non-skiers. The longest cycling path between Harachov and Zaklar towns is 71 kilometers long. During the summer, visitors can also try a 120-meter zipline above the Labsk Dam, explore numerous hiking trails, and cycle along the region's many paths. Number 5. KARLOVY. For decades, people have believed that this hot springs town has therapeutic waters that can treat everything from brain tumors to poor digestion. The waters were turned into a sizable spa region, like many hot spring areas. Charles IV ordered the transformation in this instance, which took place in the 13th century. Spas have always had opulent architecture because they were a nobleman's retreat. However, most structures that existed before Karlovy Vary heyday in the 18th and 19th centuries have been destroyed by several natural disasters. However, the town is still relatively abundant and picturesque. The spa, which opened more than 6 centuries ago, is still operating and continues to make miraculous cure claims for dozens to hundreds of illnesses. Number 4. Bohemian Switzerland National Park. One of the most beautiful natural areas in the nation is Bohemian, Switzerland, which features sandstone mountains, rock labyrinths, deep valleys, and ravines. Breivik, the largest sandstone rock arch in Europe at 16 meters high and nearly 27 meters wide, is the park's most prominent feature. The park is adjacent to Sachsen, Switzerland National Park in Germany, and for the best hike, trails crisscross between the two countries. The gorges of the Kamenis River, where a ferryman will row you away among the constricting sandstone passageways and next to waterfalls, are among the other major attractions in Bohemian Switzerland National Park. Number 3. Castle Karlstein. Holy Roman Emperor Charles IV resided in this Gothic castle from the 14th century. It is a pleasant day trip for visitors staying in the city and is situated about 30 kilometers, 18 miles, from Prague. At various times, the castle has been a royal residence, a treasure storage facility, and a war fortress. 3 terrace levels denoting a different level of significance are incorporated into the building's design. In that order, the sections are referred to as the Marian Tower, the Big Tower, and the Imperial Palace. The Big Tower, which was left for God and had a chapel inside, was reserved for him. The Marian Tower was home to the Emperor and the knights. Number 2. CESKY KRUMLOV. The town of CESKY, KRUMLOV, which is home to a sizable Bohemian castle, is located in the KRUMLOV region. When the area was first developed in the late 13th century, it was the ideal place to build because it was situated next to a natural Vltava river crossing. Since the 18th century, the town's appearance hasn't changed much, and the buildings have all been adequately maintained and restored. It is a beautiful castle city with a town-like atmosphere from the Middle Ages. CESKY KRUMLOV is an attractive and distinctive city due to its crooked cobblestone streets and vibrantly colored stucco facades. The streets are brimming with intriguing stores, delectable cuisine, and classic charm. Number 1. Prague. Prague has a diverse collection of buildings, including Art Nouveau and Cubist structures mixed in with Baroque palaces and Gothic cathedrals. One of the most beautiful buildings in Old Town is Prague's 600-year-old astronomical clock, while the Dancing House is a tribute to contemporary steel and glass architecture. The Old Town Hall Tower and the medieval Charles Bridge Tower, which tower over the main square, provide views of the primary Christmas market in winter and of Prague's red rooftops, 2 of the city's best sights. Additionally, there is the view from Prague Castle, which was built in the 9th century and is the largest castle complex in the world, according to Guinness World Records. Prague, a center of culture and history, has more than 100 museums, including one honoring local author Franz Kafka, the National Museum, which houses more than 14 million artifacts, and the more unusual Museum of Communism. Not to be missed is the STRAHOV Library, which dates back to the 12th century and is regarded as one of the most stunning libraries in the world. Which will be your dream destination? Please share it with us in the comments section below. Hope you liked this video. It was all for today. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll be back with another informative video.